So basically here observe this one. This materialized view is having some powers. What are the powers means? This materialized view is having the structure. Okay. Earlier also we done so many views. Simple view, complex view, force view, everything is there. But that view does not have the structure. But this view is having the structure, own structure. So whenever we create this materialized view, automatically structure is created. Okay. Structure is there, then can be possible to keep the data or not? Okay. Definitely we can possible to do the store the data in this view. But here, what is the advantage of this one? We can possible to maintain the historical data. What is this historical data?
Old data.
Old data, right? Suppose every year we generate a new data, right? I want to provide the security on my existing data. That all data will be keep in this materialized view. And also no one does not allow these DML operations in this view. Okay, we can keep the data in this view, but we cannot possible to use the DML operations. Say example, suppose I want to capture my earlier year data in one table. Okay, anybody can do that DML operations on the table, right? But the same activity does not possible to done in this materialized view. If you want to do the DML operations in this materialized view, we want to give the some permissions. First of all, we are getting the permission from the DBA. So based on that, we are going to possible to do the DML operations in this view. Then here, observe this one. It does not allow the DML operations in this view. Okay. Just we create the views and it is having the own structure. Okay. And also, whenever we want to create any materialized view on a particular table, so we should maintain the primary key on the table. Okay, it is not a rule, but we should maintain the primary key on the table. Then only we can possible to create a materialized view. Okay, without having primary key also it is created, not a problem. Okay, and here observe this one. We can define the view on table which is having the primary key. Let us now we are going to create a one materialized view existing on our table. There, let us. First I want to. So this is our actual table. Now I want to create a new table for our materialized process. Create table as select from. So this is our table. This is our base table, right? Now I want to create a materialized view on this table. Observe this one. For this view only we have a specific keyword that is called as a materialized view. Earlier also we done 8 views, right? In that 8 views only one view is having a proper keyword that is a force view. Remaining all are only same views, but as per the structure, system is going to understand whether it is a partition or horizontal, whatever it may be. Okay. Then now I want to create a materialized view. Create a materialized view. View name MView. Okay. View name MView as select store from M table. This is our table. Now I create a materialized view. Then system clearly shows materialized view is created, right? Then now let us check it. Our view is having the data. Earlier, whenever we create a view, we directly do the DML operations, right? Now observe this one. I want to delete some record from this view. Delete from view where DEPT number equal to 10. Data manipulation operation not legal on this view. Then we can do that. But we are getting some permissions. Once we are apply that permissions, then only we can possible to do that. But we no need to require. So if it is very important for Oracle developers, the people is going to work on this one. So if you want to do any manipulation, on that particular materialized view, first of all we are getting the permissions from the DB. Okay. Then we have some keywords is there, syntaxes is there. While applying that syntaxes, automatically we can do any manipulation. Even though I want to insert some data. We cannot possible to do any insertion also. Suppose I am going to do the updation. How many DML operations? 3. Insertion, updation, deletion. This any activity does not allow in this materialized view. Please keep in our mind. We can do that while getting the permissions. But initially we cannot possible. So earlier views, is there any problem while do any DML operations? Directly we can apply it. Okay. Then directly system is going to accept our request. But here system does not allow that one. So that is the reason we can secure our data in this materialized. So every year we are keep our data in particular. Suppose say example, here observe this one. The same data is available in our table. As a developer, can we do the manipulation or not? Definitely. In table we don't have any restriction, directly we can apply that one. If you want to do any manipulation in that materialized view, that person definitely get the permission. Automatically we can recognize who has going to done the respected any changes. That is the reason it will be used for maintain the historical data. Clear? Yeah. So the next one is inline view. So it is some important to us. Then here, before going to understand the inline view, we want to understand row num and row ID. These two are the pseudo columns in our Oracle. Pseudo columns. Okay. Then say example here, select row ID from EM. Observe this one. We have a row ID, right? Select row ID comma row num from EM. Have we created this one in our employee table? So earlier also we done so many tables, right? We created so many tables, we insert some data also, right? But have you created any row IDs and row num for every record? So system automatically generate this row ID and row num. Observe this one. Here, every row ID is different than the another row ID. So this row ID is a combination of 16 digits. Okay, observe this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Sorry, 18 digits of the characters. 18 characters, at combination of 18 characters, system is generate the row ID. Suppose I have a table. In my table, I have 1000 records. How many row IDs are generated? Obviously, 1000 row IDs are generated. Every row ID is a unique one. Every row ID does not match to the another row ID. Suppose I have 1000 tables. Every table is having 1000 records. Okay, every table is having 1000 records. But which is the row ID is assigned to the first table? That row ID does not repeat it into the another table. Unique one. So system is generated that one. So observe this. Combination of 18 characters. Observe this one. Everything is same up to last. The last character is going to changes. Suppose say example. Select row ID, row num from DEPT. Observe. Is there any match? The first table and the second table row ID does not match. Everything is same here. The last character is going to changes. If in case that will be going to completed up to another one, then it is going to come to the next character, A to Z. Then it is go to the again A. That is the process is going to follow. So 18 characters means, can you imagine what is the value of 18 characters? We don't know. Millions of data, right? So that value only is having the 18 characters. So example 100, 3 characters, 1000, 4 characters, 10,000, 5 characters, 1 lakh, 6 characters, 10 lakhs, 7 characters, 1 crore, 8 characters. Observe this one, 18 characters. We cannot possibly imagine which value is going to come under this row ID. That is the reason the people is using this row ID. So here this row ID and row num both are pseudo columns, okay, which are generated by the system. But here observe this one, row num is going to repeat it for every table. So every table we should consider the 1, 2, 3, right? The same records, then the same numbers is repeated into the every table. And also here observe this one. Now I want to see, along with this row num and row ID, I want to see our columns also. Row ID, row num, comma, emp dot star. What is the value of this one? So it is indicate, it retrieves all data. Then row num, row ID, emp dot star. Emp dot star means it is going to pick the all columns from our emp table along with row num and row ID. Let us check it. Okay. Not a problem. It is also, yeah, yes. Oh. Right? This is our table. Clear on that? Row ID and row number. Now I have a question. What is my question is, I want to see first record. I want to see first record. How we can do that? So let us tell me, I want to see first record of the table while using row num. Select start from M table. This is our table, okay, where row num equal to 1. Clear? Then automatically system is going to retrieve the first record. first record of the table. In the same manner, let us check it. It's a very important question. Check it. What happened? What happened? First and sure or second? First and second or second? First and second. Only second. You don't have any row, but still it is showing. Second record is there, but system does not return any record from the table. Suppose say example. I am going to specify this one. We don't have the fifth record. We have the fifth record, but system does not return any information which is related with fifth record. It's a very silly question, right? But whenever the interviewer is asking this question, what we do, what we say, then exactly fifth record is going to come, but the fifth record does not come. That is the reason. So here, observe this one. Suppose now you tell me. Greater than 5. Greater than or less than? Greater than 5. What happened? We get the greater than 5 records? No. Equal is not working. Greater than is also not working. Then now I am going to specify this one. Less than? Less than is also working. Less than is working. Greater than does not working. Okay. So here, okay, then as per the R12 terminology, the row num does not recognize the second record of the third record. Always it is recognized only first record of the table. But if you go for greater than, it is not working. If you go for less than, but it is working. Okay. Then it is applicable for only few conditions. Okay. If you want to retrieve less than 10, then okay, it is working. But I want to see a particular record from the table. So it is not working. But how I am going to retrieve the data? My requirement is I want to retrieve a particular record from the table. So in our EMP table we have only 14 records. We can easily recognize what is the second record and will be directly type it, right? Suppose we have lakhs of records in our table. I want to retrieve 99,999 record I want to see. I have 90 lakhs records are there in my database table. Then how we can go to do that? So for that purpose we can go for the inline view. Okay. So we don't have any syntax for inline view. We don't have any syntax for inline view. Inline view is nothing but here. Observe this. It works like as a query. So which queries we call it as inline views means it works like as a query which is having the query in from class. Which is having the query in from class or instead of table. Or instead of table. Say example, select star from EMP. Right? Select star from EMP. Instead of table, I want to write a query. I want to write a query that is nothing but a inline view. Very simple. Just I will explain. Instead of EMP, I am writing a query. So what is the query? Don't get any confusion here. Select row num. I am giving the alias name. I am giving the alias name. Why? Because I am giving the alias name here. The row num is a pseudo column. Row num is a pseudo column. Already I told you. Row num and row ID. That here. Now from EMP, just I want to pick the only row num from the EMP table. Okay. from EMP. It is a one table. In that table, which columns are there? In that table, which columns are there? Within the query, only row num for our checking purpose. Okay. Then now, then where R equal to, let it be check it. P dot star from let it check it. Now I want to see all information. It is not getting. Being valid identifier. Sorry. Because of the data is available in query level. So that query data will be picking from the select class. So now it is showing. Second record. Observe why it is working means first I want to execute this query. Okay. Then which value we are getting? Select max of row num. What is the value is returned? Max of row num. How many? What is the maximum row number? 14 minus 5. Minus 5 from we are getting the 9. Result is the correct. Right. Now the same result I am going to apply here. I am going to apply here. Observe this one. Instead of here, which value is going to replace? 9. 9 is going to replace here. In this query level, the 9 is replaced. Right? So what is the where R greater than equal to 9? Means greater than 9. How many records we are getting? Observe this one carefully here. R equal to R how many? 14. 14 greater than 9. 14 or greater than or 9? R greater than 9. So 9, 14 greater than 9. How many records we are getting? 5 records. The last 5 records. Right? Then let us, we are going to check it. Select star from, sorry. Select star from, here we want to write it. Select row num, comma, emp dot star, sorry, emp dot star from emp. Now this query means this query is nothing but a table. This query is nothing but a table. The table contains how many records? 14 records along with row num. Along with row num. Now I want to apply the condition. Where, okay, R greater than, okay, greater than. So here I want to apply that one. Select max of row num. What is the max of row num? 14 minus 5 minus 5. Then from EMP. What is the value is written in this second query? This query?
9.
This query is going to return 9. 14 greater than 9. Okay, the condition is true. So what are the values are there? More than, sorry, greater than 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That records is going to getting from the table. So I want to retrieve last 5 records. Suppose in that one, here I am going to specify, instead of 5 I am using 2. 2. First 3 records or last 3 records? Last 2 records. Last 2 records. Here, let it check it. Clear or not? Suppose here, what happened here? Instead of this one, now I am going to pass in this one. What is the value you pass it? That data is going to pick it. Right? Now let us say I am giving 10. Last 10 records. Have you retrieved the first 5 records? So actually here I am going to specify only greater than. Okay? Then next we can go for, sorry, yeah. Again I executed and 1. What is that?
Last one record.
Last record. Last record. So in this manner we are using this inline view. All of you clear on that? So it's a very important question. Interview point of view they are asking this question. So I write it 4 to 5 examples. Just you can go to execute that examples and you can get the clarity. What is the doubt? So what is the use of that? Respected inline. So observe this one. Inline view, we don't have any proper syntax. We don't have anything. So for apart from this one, we have each and every means materialized view or course view, whatever it may be. What are the views are there? Around 10 views are there. Each and every view we have a syntax. For this inline view, we don't have any syntax. So which queries we are going to treat as an inline view? Instead of from class, if you write any query, that is called as inline. And also, if you want to retrieve a particular record from the table, we don't have any option. We can go for inline view only. Okay, so we can go for inline view only. We can achieve the requirement. The row num is going to applicable. So that is the reason I am asking. The first question is that one. Select stop from EMP where row num equal to 2. What happened? Have we got any data?
No.
We never possible to get any data when we are going to use directly row num equal to 2 from where class. That is the reason. So that is the reason we want to use the inline view. Inline view means instead of table we are using a query, that is called as a inline view. All of you clear? So interview point of view, they are asking the question is what is inline view? Can you tell me one example for inline view? So inline view is nothing but a, instead of table we can write a query, that is called as an inline view. Okay. The better example is if you want to retrieve a particular record from the table, then we can go for the inline view. Clear? Okay. Then we have so many ways are there. Just you can search in the Google. They are going to show you a lot of queries where exactly we want to implement the inline. But the logic is same. Whenever we want to use the inline view, the logic is instead of table we are going to write the query. So మనం ఏమైనా రాయొచ్చండి. ఓకే, ఏ లాజిక్ అయినా సారీ ఏ రిక్వైర్మెంట్ అయినా రాయొచ్చు. కానీ అది రాస్తున్న వే ఎలా ఉండాలి? టేబుల్ లెవెల్లో we should write the query. That is the reason.